All right, so welcome back to this video. And a couple things I did forget to do is I forgot to give myself an exploration for this. And then we backtracked. We don't get an exploration for that because that room was already explored. And I should have gotten one for that. So we're at 11. We're almost at our maximum room count. So let's continue. And I think I also messed up the previous pit of despair where we should have used our armor. That's all right. That's okay. We'll just continue. Now, hopefully we could face a monster so you guys can see how the monsters work. All right. So let's... Oh, actually, I got to pick an exit. So we survived this room. So we're going to go to this room. Let's see what we find. We have found a 9, which is a round room with 2 exits. So let me go ahead and pick black. So let's move this here. All right, so a round room. We're just going to do it like that. Because there is an exit here. I might have to use that later. Of course, we could always just... Actually, you know what? Let's make it prettier. Let's seal this. Change this exit here. And now we could just make a nice round room here. All right, and this is all filled up. So we have 2 exits. Let me go ahead and do one going north and one going, what is that, east? All right, put this away. So let's see what we found in this room. A 1. It's quiet. Nothing happens. And look, we're at 12. So now we got to get this thing up to 15. Or maybe get some gold happening. I don't know. So that's explored. Let's go up that way. Let's go north. See what we found. We have found a cubed room with 2 exits. So let's go with black. We got a cubed room here with 2 exits. Let's go this way and that way. All right. And now let's see what we find in here. Hopefully it's an enemy. Something exciting. And it is another quiet room. So we're already at 12. There's no need to expand that. So we're at our maximum when it comes to our room discovery. So let's go ahead. Let's see what we find here. We have found a 3, something a little bit different, a cross-shaped room. And is it? No, it has 1 exit. So it's a cross-shaped room. So let's go ahead and make a cross-shaped room. Obviously, it's going to be here. Yeah, so, okay, so it's blocked there. So we'll just make that the exit. And it looks like this part is just filled in. All right, what have we found in this room, in this cross-shaped room? Is this an omen or an enemy? It is, and not just an enemy, it is a major enemy. So we rolled a 5. So we have found a tough monster. So we got to roll a d4 to see what monster we will be facing. And it's a 1. So we will be facing a necro sorcerer. All right. So let's see here. A necro sorcerer. And this necro sorcerer reads, it's a tough monster. It's a level 4. So if we beat him, we get 4 points. He has 8 HP, and he has actually a little bit of a different sort of attack method. He goes between a D4 and a D6. Now, here's the problem. Even if we beat him, we need to roll a D6. If it's a 1, we transform. What is the transform? You are turned into a maggot. Your adventure is over. But he does have 3d6 silver as loot. Let's see if we can't beat him. So here we go. Now, if we wanted to try and escape, We could. We don't get the exploration for the room, the point. So let me just write in here, just in case we don't beat him. I think if we don't beat him, we're going to die anyway. But anyway, I'm just going to put necro here so we know. Because as long as there's a living enemy in this room, you do not get that point. All right, so let's go ahead and fight him. So the first thing we do, so this is how I do it, is this is going to be my attack die. So he's a level 4. So this has to be 4 or greater. And this is why I wanted the sword, because the sword gives you +1 to your attack roll. So if I rolled a 3, I could make it a 4. But right now I need a 4, 5, or 6. So this will be his damage. He attacks with, at first he's going to attack with a D4. So that's his attack damage. Now I have armor. So I'm going to bring in my D4. And I'm going to be using my hammer, which is a D6. All right, so let's see. Now, hold on a second. I could use my cloak of invisibility. And if I use that, I actually absorb his level. Okay, so normally that's what I would do. I would use up my cloak of invisibility. But just to show you how a fight works, we're going to give him at least 1 round. All right, so I take all these dice, and I need the white die to be a 4 or greater. So let's go. And it is a 6. Nice. So his attack does not matter. My armor doesn't matter. And I successfully hit him with my warhammer, but unfortunately, I only give him 1 damage. So let me go ahead and use these 2 dice. And he is at a 7 because he started with 8. So we'll just use the dice to keep track of that. So he's at 7 health, which isn't good. So his ability is he now, he alternates between a D4 damage, giving me D4 damage, and a D6. So now let's go ahead and roll. This could be the end of me. So I rolled a 1, so we are way under. He's given me 4 damage, but my suit comes in at 4, so that negates his attack. So that's good. So now he alternates back to a D4. This is called Death Ray, by the way. This is his mechanic. So we hit him for 4. We give him 3 damage, which is good. So I'm going to bring this down to a 3. All right. Actually, you know what? I'll just bring it down to a 4. And this way we can take care of this die. All right. So he's down to 4 health. Let's attack him. And I think this will be the end of this video before we continue on. Oh, sorry. So now he attacks with a D6. So let's see what we get. We missed. So he attacks. He hits us for 1, but our suit comes in at a 1. So we negate that attack. So now he goes back to a D4. Let's see. Okay, so we hit him. Oh, actually, gotta redo. I rolled the wrong die. So he's rolling now with a D6. We do miss either way. So he hits us for a 5, and our armor brings us to a 3. So now we only take 2 damage. So we go down to 3 health. This isn't good. This is getting bad. So now we go back to a D4. And we missed again. So he hits us for a 1, but our suit, I do believe, if I can, yep, blocks us for a 1. So no damage this time. So we put that back on here. Now he's going to attack us with a 6. This is a long fight. Okay, so now we missed again. This time he hits us for a 5. And we block for a 4. So that brings us down to a 2. This guy, and remember, even if we kill him, his last blow is going to be the transform. After the fight, roll a D6. We get a 1, we're transformed into a maggot. And we hit him. for a 5. And thankfully, that does kill him. And we can put that away. So now what we have to do is roll a d6. And I'm going to roll his attack d6. So we do end up killing him. And now we got to roll for, oh, and this room is explored, but we already have 12 points. We do absorb his level, which is 4. So now we go to a 10. But after the fight, roll a d6. On a 1, we transform into a maggot. So is this series over? It is not. He rolled a 6. So we win that. And that is how you fight monsters in this game. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.